What's up? Back again with the Doodlebug. Everything's in paint. Frames painted. Fender. Got the motor together last night. Get the tank mounted to it, the big 301 tank. Got the 24mm Mikuni on it. Yeah. Stutz Racing 252 Mongoose cam. Had to sit there and clearance that. It's the only thing I don't like about the 224. It's a pain in the ass to clearance them damn things. Some more parts here. Get Blackie here. All this stuff was painted last night. Dried up. We'll start by putting the tires on the rims. Front shocks are painted. Got crap everywhere. Pretty much crap laying around for this new taillight for this bike. So let's get started. Alright, so we're going to start by putting the wheels together. These nice chrome valve stems. It's almost like I'm building it for a show bike. Gonna be far from a show bike. It'll look nice for about 20 minutes. Oh, that's nice. These are nice for if I ever want to change up the color of the wheels. I can just take them out and I ain't gotta cut them out. I cut the other ones out. Then we're going to do what nobody likes to do. Put tires on the rims. Actually, it's probably easier to put them on than get them off. There. Put our chrome caps on. That's nice. Alright, let's get these tires out of here. I don't know what it is. The paint on the rims is plenty dry, but inside it's sticky. Whatever. We're not worried about the inside paint. Let me get a knife. I wonder why I wasn't able to pull it with the white stripe under it. Not going to be too good for street tires, but they're going to look good. All the tires, they did me well. And I will go back to them if I don't like these, but that back tire is beat. And it's only beat because I was doing burnouts. Front tire is still good. Guess you ain't supposed to do burnouts with tractor tires. Soapy water. There's the front tire. Nice tread on it. These are off Amazon. I'm going to do that so you can read it. They're a nice tire. Actually one of my favorites so far. Kind of worried about handling too. I'll find a good handling tire. Alright, we're going to do the nasty. Try to get these on the rims. Lots of soapy water. Soap everything up. Eat me tools. Yeah, these rims are going to get nicked up a little bit, but oh well. Once I start riding around, they're going to get trashed. Work it a little at a time. Scratch them up nicely. Unavoidable. Ah, come on. Come on. I'm fucking these rims up nicely. Come on, get in there. One side on. Dying to see how bad I fucked this rim up, huh? So far, not too bad. Alright. When you're doing it, it's the best to get the lip of the tire down below here. Down in here. Hopefully you can see that. Get this lip below here. So you gotta kind of, when you're doing it, push in. That's how you get them on. As I'm doing this, I'm using my knees to push in, get this thing on. Ugh. It's on. Rim's a little dicked up, but oh well. We'll just stick that on the sprocket side or something. Alright, I am going to do that off camera, pump these things up, and we'll be back. Alright, so we got them on the rims. Got them both filled up. Didn't take very long. Done it a million times. Front rim, this is going to be the front rim. Turned out pretty decent. Got 25 psi on both of them, so it'll seat nicely. They won't leak. Then a little later, I'll take the pressure down because they're thin as hell. This back rim, that's okay. Scratched that one up pretty good. But that'll be my sprocket side. It's gonna get messed up anyhow because I use bar and chain oil on my chains, and makes a mess. But they last. They last pretty long that way. So the first thing I want to do is get that back rim together, get it on here, and get the brake set up, because I'm going to have to do some brake caliper shimming. Annoying stuff. All the axle shims. I gotta get the wheel right where it needs to be. So let's get started with that. Just had to. I didn't set it up for this rim, and that hub tends to be, I believe, a little shorter than a factory hub, like the one that came on the bike. So I just had to run another little shim inside of there, no big deal. But we got the rim set up on there nicely. Brakes are set up on there nicely. You can see that. Had to space that rotor out. That's the same spacing I used when I same type of spacing I used when I actually built that bracket with the shitty paint on it. I don't know why the paint's turned out like shit on the bracket, but that's alright. Some dirt down there. But looking pretty good. The fender on. Probably do the front suspension first, and then start putting the engine on, fitting the engine or whatever. Engine's probably going to come off and on a couple times. So I gotta, for my battery and stuff, I gotta fit that up under the seat. See if I have enough room here, or I'll put it back here for when I run a light at night. This is the setup from the old CT100. Got this off Amazon. This is made for a DeWalt battery, and this is a 24 to 12 volt voltage regulator, also off of Amazon. I just cut it up and modified it a little bit so Harbor Freight batteries fit, because that's what I got. But that's the setup, and that's got to go up under that seat somehow. We'll have to figure that out. So I want to do it with the seat off, but I believe the engine is gonna stop me from bolting that in and out real easy because of that big ass gas tank. But one of the reasons why I wanted this frame is for the big ass gas tank. I don't know, I just wanted some extended range. Not that it's an issue, but it's just cool. So I guess we'll get the front suspension fitted. All that crap there. Some crap up on that toolbox bench. And we'll get back at it. Alright, so we got the front suspension on. Looking pretty good. It's a damn shame I'm going to trash this thing riding around. It's going to get all muddy and nasty. It is what it is. I should have clear coated the whole thing to protect it. Powder coat would be better, but who the hell can afford that right now? Got the fender mounted. Used the Doodlebug fender. I was going to use the fender that was already screwed or made drilled holes for. But I like that fender. It hugs the wheel real nice. It looks really good. Yeah, she's looking good. She's going to be a nice bike. And I'm sure I'm going to scratch it all up. But that's where we're at now. I can't wait to ride it. Can't wait to get this. I'm going to have to get this all tuned in and whatnot. Maybe I'll get the handlebars on next. Get that brake line ran. The seat and the electrical system. Yeah, it's weird. electrical system on a mini bike. I'm going to wind up doing, because I got it. Let's see. There's a micro switch right there for the brakes. And the light I got, this cool little light, has 3 leads. Marker light and brake light. So, the hell with it. I'm going to hook a brake light up to it. So, that's another thing I'm going to wind up doing that I didn't do before. Also, on top of my regular headlight, where the hell is my headlight? My headlight, this actually has a high and low beam, but I run it on constant high beam. Because, there's a spider in there. Because low beam was kind of useless. Honestly, both of them together are kind of useless, but it's more of a marker light than being able to see anyhow. But she's coming together. I put one of my stickers over there to cover that, because that normally is up all the way up against here. And cover that up, because it looks like shit. So, let me get some other stuff together, and we will get back. I don't want to record everything, because I don't want to make this real long. Just kind of an update. I mean, it's something everybody's done before. You know, just assembling shit. So, let me get some stuff together, and then we'll come back. Alright, so got my electrical system hooked up there. The battery up in there, light there. I gotta clean that all up yet, because I have to do some rewiring to the existing system. Got our headlight, our marker light, and brakes. The brake light ain't that bright, but oh well. Still pretty cool. Our battery up there, our voltage regulator there. Everything's detachable. This harness will detach at certain points. This will detach here. This harness will go with that harness. So everything will come off easy if needed. Let's turn the light off. Pretty cool. I gotta put my straps back here to help hold the battery still. When the battery rattles around, the lights go off and on. I still have yet to find a good battery mount for that Bauer battery, because I got a bunch of Bauers. I'm not buying other batteries. Next thing, clean the wiring up and get the motor in. Alright, so it's the next day, 12 o'clock at night. Came home and just messed with this thing. She's all together. Got a couple problems. First off, I'm about to put the 24mm carb on. Didn't want to run right with it. So I was like, alright, I'm putting this carb back on because it runs fine. I didn't feel like dealing with it. As I'm doing that, I realized the head gasket was blown. Had all compression and shit coming out of here. Coming out between here, shit just blowing out. I was riding around with a blown head gasket. Ridiculous. So I had to clean the block up. Put some copper seal on a brand new gasket. Put a new head gasket on it. Then, assembling the bike, my brand new rear tire has a hole right there. Take the damn tire off, patch it, patch don't hold, take it back off, had to put a tube in it. Brand new tire had a pinhole right there. Ridiculous. So far, they're the only hiccups I got, but it's turned out pretty good. It's looking pretty good. Got some more stickers coming. I got some Dukes of Hazzard stickers coming for it. She should look good like that. Got everything wired up. Headlights wired up. Tail light. The working brake. Pretty cool looking. I like that tail light. It's nice. And she's pretty much finished. I'm just gonna take it out and take it for a test ride. Look for new problems. Put that Max Torx clutch in. See how that goes. That chain's still a little loose. A little more loose than I want. I can just use a tensioner to take some out of it. But yeah, she's pretty much finished. Came a long way from the piece of shit I bought 2 weeks ago. So that's my Doodlebug, my new street bike ride. Kind of boring. I'll figure out something. On the other side just looks boring. Yeah. Looking pretty good. Thanks for watching.